Hey, this is Taylor with Believe in the Run, and I'm here with Anton Krupicka, legendary ultra trail runner here in the U.S., and we're going to talk about one of the new shoes from La Sportiva, the La Sportiva Prodigio Pro. You've done quite a bit of running in it,
yeah.
And it's based off of the La Sportiva Prodigio model, which just came out this last year.
Yep.
Great all-around shoe. What would you use this for? What do you love about it? Just tell me about it and your experience.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is the high level ultra distance performance shoe. Hence the pro appellation, I guess. It's actually kind of a completely different shoe than the Prodigio itself. Supercritical foam with a kind of a softer foam in the middle, and then there's no strobel last, so your foot feels that softness right away.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like the most about it is it's probably the most reactive shoe I've ever worn. Like, I don't know, I haven't worn the other super shoes on the market, but this shoe feels like cheating. Like, it's just like you're bouncing along.
Totally.
But then also the outsole, instead of having the lower lugs that the regular Prodigio has, it has a little deeper lug and a little more rubber.
Yep.
So it grips really well on dirt, snow.
And that's going to be a 4mm lug.
This is a 4mm lug, yep.
Yeah, and the friction white, that white.
Yeah, so ultra sticky. I've scrambled the first flat iron and boulder in this shoe.
In this shoe, yeah.
Yeah, multiple times. It's not the most ideal for that because of the squishier foam.
Totally.
But it is totally capable in that regard.
Yeah.
But
when you decide to put this on, like, what are you targeting with this shoe on?
Usually a long run for me.
Okay.
Like this fall, I did like a 35 miler and a 40 miler in this shoe, both high in the alpine and the mountains. And I chose it because I was going to be out for 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
And at the same time, like, I ran this Cirque Series event, and Ryan Smith over there was crushing me in this shoe. I was going up as he was coming down in this shoe, and it seems like it can handle a decent amount of terrain.
For sure. Like, well, a couple of things with that. I think like this wider platform in the forefoot, it gives you a lot of stability, like when going fast downhill on technical trails. And then again, these lugs, it's on something like that where you're a little more off trail, a little steeper, you're still going to have really good traction.
Okay.
And it's, I don't know, it's light too.
It's super light, and especially compared to some of the other brands that are coming out with a shoe similar to this. This is light. It has that security. This brand new woven TPE string-like upper is awesome. Now, this might be foreshadowing a little bit. If you were to run Leadville, is this your shoe? For you personally?
It's funny. I would have to decide between this and the regular Prodigio, probably.
And you're more known to be a little more minimal.
This does have a more maximal look to it for sure, but I wouldn't say it runs that way. It feels like a very fast, light shoe.
Which is great to hear, because many of the shoes in this category on the market, you could run a light trail, maybe into the moderate sense, but this one you'll be able to take further into the mountains than probably most.
I would say my only reservation about running this at Leadville is like the asphalt miles.
Yep.
Because it has that quite sticky outsole and like the deeper lugs.
Yep.
Like the regular Prodigio might be a little, it just doesn't, it feels really good on asphalt for me.
Awesome.
But yeah, either one is going to work well.
I mean, for La Sportiva, from the many years of being a very mountain-centric brand, like this feels new, it feels innovative, but also stays true to their roots, for sure.
100%. It's a mix of kind of like that little softer shoe with the rocker, makes it very runnable, but you still have the aggressive outsole. You have this gaiter to keep, dirt, stones out of your shoe. It's
And let's be honest, like, I'm not getting any younger, and the older I get, I do appreciate more of that sensation of you do have the cushion, but also you have the stability that goes along with having a solid trail shoe.
100%.
So, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Cool.